ESPN presents NCAA Basketball. From Assembly Hall in Champaign, Illinois, it's the 15th-ranked Iowa Hawkeyes in a Big Ten battle with the 4th-ranked Illinois Fighting Illini. ESPN's NCAA Basketball, Iowa versus Illinois, is brought to you by Honda. We invite you to test drive the Accord LXi four-door sedan at your local Honda dealership today. By the Principal Financial Group, financial products that give you an edge. By Nike, who reminds you to just do it. And by Atra Plus, Gillette made it smoother.
Mike Patrick and Larry Connolly with you from Illinois, where we've got 15th-ranked Iowa against the number 4 Fighting Illini. Illinois 25-4 this year. They are 16-0 at home, trying to go 17-0 this season here at Assembly Hall with a crowd of more than 16,000. Let's get the starting lineups for both ball clubs from public address announcer Jim Shepard.
Good evening, basketball fans. I'm Jim Shepard, and welcome to the Assembly Hall, home of the Fighting Illini. Let's now meet the starting lineups for tonight's Big Ten Conference game between the Iowa Hawkeyes and the University of Illinois. For the Iowa Hawkeyes at forward, a 6'8 senior from Springfield, Illinois, number 25, Ed Horton. For the Illini at forward, a 6'6 junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 25, Nick Anderson. At forward for the Hawkeyes, a 6'5 freshman from Summit, Illinois, number 32, Ray Thompson. For the Illini, at forward, a 6'6 senior from Aurora, Illinois, number 33, Kenny Battle. At center for Iowa, a 7-foot junior from Bowbells, North Dakota, number 51, Les Jepson. For the Illini at center, a 6'7 senior from Chicago, Illinois, number 45, Lowell Hamilton. At a guard for the Hawkeyes, a 6'6 senior from Flint, Michigan, number 23, Roy Marble. For the Illini at guard, a 6'6 junior from Carbondale, Illinois, number 35, Stephen Bardo. At guard for Iowa, a 6'1 freshman from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, number 4, Brian Garner. And for the Illini at guard, a 6'8 sophomore from Chicago, Illinois, number 30, Marcus Liberty. The head coach of the Iowa Hawkeyes is Dr. Tom Davis. The Illini are coached by Lou Henson.
We have Iowa and Illinois coming up for you. We'll be back with the tip-off in just a moment. We're at Assembly Hall in Champaign, Illinois, and Larry, for people who have not seen a lot of Iowa and Illinois, we'll see people pressing just a little tonight.
Well, Mike, you're going to see two different types of presses, but this man right here, Kenny Battle, while he's the second leading scorer on this Fighting Illini club, he leads the team in steals, and he's really an important cog in that press that they've got. Tom Davis, on the other hand, throws a little bit different press at you. He'll go after the man with the ball out of bounds. So you're going to see two pressing clubs, and you're going to see a lot of people playing off that bench tonight.
Illinois in the home whites with the orange and blue trim. Iowa in their dark road uniforms. Les Jepson will step into jump center against Kenny Battle at 6'6". Jepson, the 7-footer.
Great crowd tonight. Great crowd.
Isn't it? Everybody on their feet for the start of this one. Controlled by Iowa. And immediately the Hawkeyes go straight to the hoop and get the first two, and Marble gets the opening bucket.
Wasted a little time getting one in. That took about all of 3 seconds.
This is Bardo. Missed by Anderson. Got his loose ball. Forced it up and missed. And here comes Brian Garner. Kendall Gill will be in reasonably shortly, we understand. And he will come in at for the Illini backcourt. We'll wait for that. B.J. Armstrong will be coming in for Garner for Iowa. Ball kicked out of bounds. They'll recycle the shot clock.
Mike, it's the type of tempo you expect to see out of an Iowa-Illinois game. You're going to see a lot of running up and down the floor, quick transition, good defense, pretty good shooters, good athletes on both of these clubs.
Thompson is fouled. He has been playing brilliantly the last couple of games. In the last two, 36 points and 9 rebounds. But Thompson will pick up the offensive foul in this instance, his first on the team.
A little bit different look now on Tom Davis's press. You can see right here they've backed off. They're not guarding the man out of bounds. A little bit different look here.
Of course, wherever he has gone, he has played that pressure defense.
1-2-2 zone right now by the Hawkeyes.
Liberty a big point man at 6'8". Hamilton with a loose ball, then lost it to Jepson.
I guess 3 shots in a row now Illinois has missed.
Garner tried to get it up court to Eddie Horton, knocked out of bounds.
Illinois trying to play a little bit of zone of their own right there. They're back in their man-to-man. You can see Liberty out there on the point. Yes, he is 6'8", and yes, he does play that guard position out there.
Jepson not drawing any attention when he's out there. This is Horton. And Ed Horton gets the bucket. It's 4-0 Iowa.
I was talking to Lou Henson today. He says the guy absolutely scares me to death. He said he kills us every time we play him.
No wonder. Liberty for 3. Excuse me, his foot was on the line. It's a 2.
Mike, it's a good start for him. He had been struggling a little while, particularly when Gill was out of the lineup, but he's really been playing well of late. Thompson with the goal.
6-2 Iowa. Thompson has really come on strong and could help this ball club. They've got the 3 superstars. He would be the other link in getting 4 guys who can average better than 10 points a game. Battle forced it up. The tip is good.
I thought Gill might have gotten that one. I'm not sure, but I think he did. Maybe it rolled in.
The cheer is for Kendall Gill, who is reported to the scorer's table. He'll be in a moment. Thompson with the follow. And Thompson joins Horton with 4 points apiece.
Ray Thompson ever ready on the spot.
Can play either forward. All he lacked was experience, and he's gotten it in his freshman campaign.
You know, Mike, it's hard to make an estimate about which team this type of tempo favors because both clubs like to go up and down the floor and like to get off quick shots.
Bardo, Liberty offensive rebound. Marcus Liberty, a wealth of talent coming out of high school.
Hey, it's a freshman show tonight. It's a Thompson Liberty show.
Horton triple team. Jepson offensive rebound, a lot of contact and a foul. Garner will go out. B.J. Armstrong comes in for Iowa, and there is Kendall Gill. He has been out since the 22nd of January with a broken bone in his foot. He was the leader of a 17-0 team that was ranked #1. They are 8-4 without it. Horton, jump hook.
Well, that quieted the crowd.
Ed Horton averaging 18 points and nearly 11 rebounds a game. It's 10-6 Iowa. Gill says he is at least 95%.
Yeah, Mike, that's one of the things I was interested in seeing tonight, how these 2 guards are going to perform on their physical abilities. Gill back in the lineup. I'm sure we'll see Armstrong back in there fairly soon.
Gill for 3. Didn't get the roll. Follow won't go. Hamilton had his hands on it and then lost it.
I'll tell you, if Gill had made that shot, we wouldn't have been able to hear it for the next 10 minutes.
Would have lit it up. Bullard is in there. He's number 50 for Iowa. Loose ball. Horton keeps it. Nice pass to Armstrong. He's caught it. So
You got to believe Gill's a little bit rusty. I mean, he's missed 12 basketball games. He's been out since January the 22nd. He needs to get his feet underneath of him, handle the ball a little bit. Probably not in very good condition either.
But he is a tremendous defensive player. He got in the face of the shot that time and forced it off. And here's a whistle and a foul inside. And it looks like it's Jepson over the back. Gill on that defensive series went right out on B.J. Armstrong.
You want to know the reason why Lou Henson worries about Ed Horton? Watch him work inside on the position in the paint. Just got it. Wheel went right by Lowell Hamilton. He just missed the shot.
15:52 to go, first half of play. Iowa leads Illinois 10-6. At midnight, back to the Pac-10, UCLA and Washington. Why don't you settle in for a nice long day with us on championship week?
How about the field goal percentage? Oh, Illinois, 3 of 10. Iowa shooting very well at 5 of 10, 50%.
The zone has been rather effective.
You know, they kind of pack it back in. I think they don't have a lot of respect for the outside shooting of Illinois, particularly Battle and Anderson from out there.
Better watch Kendall Gill. There's a great move to the hoop. Shot won't go, but the rebound goes to Battle, and he got it in.
I'll tell you, that's one thing Battle can do. He can battle. He will go in and get it and stick it back.
Averaging 16 points a game. He cuts the lead to 2. Horton. And that's goaltending off the glass, and it's goaltending on Hamilton.
Lou Henson told me this afternoon, he said, Ed Horton just absolutely destroys us. He says, I'm glad he's graduated.
He's a monster inside. The lead is back to 4. One thing Lou Henson would like to do tonight is get Kendall Gill back on track. That's the second shot he's missed. Armstrong pushes it up.
You know, Mike, he's one of those players that if the shooting's not there, he'll still play the rest of the game. There's a 2.
Moses into the game, the freshman out of Gardena, California. Increases the lead to 6. Liberty on the run.
Look at that handle.
Tipped outside. And the foul will go against the Illini.
Illinois coming right out with the pressure. And it's going to be Gill on BJ right in the corner. They just throw the ball in the middle of Horton and bring it up against the pressure. Good dish by Armstrong in the corner. Great pass. Penetrating kick.
Marble drilled that one at 16-8.
With a little bit more pressure that time. They turned it up a notch, bet him at three-quarter court, and tried to get the turnover at midcourt. Bartle on the point of the offense now.
Crowd looking for something to cheer about.
Gill needs a confidence builder right here. Good dish inside.
Hamilton put it up with the right hand and got it.
And Fred, he did that heavy traffic. I mean, there was nothing but black jerseys surrounding him in the paint. Look at Horton.
Great drive to the baseline. Marble puts it up and in, and it's 18-10. Iowa playing very, very well, especially inside.
DJ must have taught Horton how to pass, huh?
Moses dogging Bardo and drops back in the zone. Hamilton again, same spot. Knocked away this time, and Marble retrieves it. Bardo back the other way, but a foul on Moses. One thing that Tom Davis has not had this year is a bench that has given him a lot. You're taking a look at Moses there. Garner, Skinner, Moses, and Looking Bill off the bench have been very inconsistent.
Fred, take a look at the middle of this zone defense that Iowa has right here, Mike. You can see the dish to the inside. Once he turns and goes in, now there's the slap away, but they've been able to get the ball 2 times in a row in the paint in there. Iowa may be concentrating a little bit too much on the perimeter.
Kendall Gill gets the hand as he will sit down after seeing his first action in a month and a half, and into the ball game is Larry Smith, the junior from Alton, Illinois.
You know, Mike, that's a fairly sizable lineup Iowa's got in there right now. All across that line.
Smith had it partially blocked. Thompson was the guy who got a piece of it. Horton behind the back. Thompson.
Ed Horton showing you something at midcourt. He says, forget the paint, forget it underneath. Let me show you what I can do out top.
6'8", 230, behind the back dribble, and then the dish.
Mike, this is a great start for Iowa. They took the crowd right out of the game early.
Good penetration, but the shot won't go, and the rebound goes to Matt Bullard. Bullard, a pretty decent ball handler for a big guy. Now, this is the same Iowa team that's been beaten twice in a row. Bullard with a runner. Bardo, careless pass, got it back.
But that lineup they've got in there right now, they've got James Moses right there. You can see him at the top. Ray Thompson, great size, great arm stretch there. Very difficult to make passes around those guys in this type of zone.
Hamilton again in the middle, goes to the baseline. And we've got the foul on Bullard.
You know, oftentimes when you run this kind of zone and you pack it back in, what you're trying to do is deny the pass to the inside. They're not having any success denying the pass. The ball's coming in there very easily. Hamilton's had a couple of easy chances. He got one basket out of 3. And he's going to the line for some free throws now. It's almost as if they want to show you the defense to try to discourage you from bringing the ball in there. But once you get in there, you can do almost anything you want with it.
Just about. I think both of these teams, Larry, are teams that could go a long way in the NCAA tournament. They seem to have all the weapons.
I was up here in December, and I did the Illinois-Florida game, and I didn't, at that time, I don't think from that point until today I've ever seen a team totally devastated the way Florida was that night against Illinois. They absolutely tore them out of the frame, and I thought at that time that I was the best team that I had seen. And of course, Gill went out with that injury, and they lost 4 games while he was gone.
He was such an important part of this ball club, offensively and defensively. Second free throw won't go, and Horton wants some help.
Better get rid of it. He says, I'll bring it up. You guys go on down.
Remember the last time he went behind the back.
And he'll talk about that for several weeks.
I don't think anyone's ready to nickname him Magic yet. 20 to 11, almost the steal. And a backcourt violation. We've got a timeout with 11:54 to go in the half. The lead is 9.
You're looking at a man that is 6'8", weighs 230 pounds, averages 18 points and 10 rebounds. But he's going to show you something else. He can show you he can pass the basketball. Watch it again. Watch him bring the ball up the court, take it, put it right behind his back, leave Smith hanging at midcourt. Little dish to the right side, another pass. Bounces, go in. I'm going to tell you something. That is great agility for a guy who is 230 pounds. Ed Horton taking a well-deserved rest.
And Iowa, with a little more than 11 minutes to go in the first half, has a 9-point lead on homestanding Illinois, a team that is undefeated here at Assembly Hall this year. You think they're interested in this game at Indiana?
You know what's interesting about this series? The last 7 games, Iowa has won 6 of the last 7. And 2 of the last 3 here in Champaign.
They got the feed inside that time, and Nick Anderson able to score for Illinois and cut the lead to 7. Out of bounds. And Lou Henson up to applaud his team as Garner couldn't stay in bounds with it.
Illinois not having any problems with the entrance pass inside. Look at Anderson grab it and just wheel and deal. You know, it's really interesting because Iowa looks like they're really packing that zone defense in there, and it looks like you cannot get a pass in there, but Illinois is getting a lot of very easy passes into that zone.
They have done it consistently. Armstrong is back in the game. Looking Bill was on for a moment, and he checks back out. Boy, Jepson guarding the inbounds pass. That's a lot to throw over or around.
It's like Mount McKinley standing there.
Thompson knocked it out of bounds.
It's a great shot right here. It'll give you some idea of what Bardo has to look at in trying to inbound the pass. Look at those arms. Look how big he is.
His hands, standing flat-footed, appear to go up around 9 feet. Smith can't get inside. Bardo set for 3.
Illinois really having difficulty from that three-point range tonight. You know, I don't know why they're attempting that. If they're having so much success taking the ball inside against that zone defense, why don't they continue to do that?
And Kendall Gill is their best outside shot. He is on the bench right now. Horton handles that basketball like it's an apple. 16 on the shot clock. Marble will fire. Horton got his hands on it, knocked out of bounds. It's out to Iowa.
They're not having any difficulty getting good shots either. They're getting plenty of them on the perimeter. Look at Marble. Oh, good athletic move.
Beautiful turnaround jumper, and it's 22-13. 8 for Roy Marble, the #1 scorer of all time in Iowa history.
And there have been some players come through Iowa that
they sure have. Smith on the run.
Nice pass. Hamilton.
Pretty feed from Smith, and Hamilton got the jam.
Smith leads his club in assists.
Armstrong, great control not to turn it over there against the pressure.
Illinois, a little sloppy man-to-man. Good help off the ball. Not much pressure on the ball, though. They don't come out and really put it on it. Better get on that guy.
Marble again. Turnaround jumper. Iowa hitting on all cylinders, leading by 9 again. End to end, there's the block. The goaltend on Thompson. Bardo will get the basket.
Watch the move down the middle. Bardo coming right across the middle. Look at this play. Who got up and got it? Ray Thompson knocked it back. It's a goaltending call. Illinois gets the basket. Iowa really playing well, Mike. Up to this point, they've got that 7-point lead, and you're in Champaign, and I mean, you got a jammed house in here. Orange Crush and all.
They have played brilliantly so far. Bullard is back in there in the middle. Armstrong getting some contact as he tried to get the ball up court, had it knocked out of bounds. Moses back in for the Hawkeyes. Tom Davis, 75 and 23 in 3 years. It's the best stretch Iowa basketball has ever had. Trying to get it to Moses. Liberty knocked it out of bounds.
Good job by Liberty. Tom Davis, outstanding coaching career. In a few places, Lafayette, Boston College, Stanford.
Horton forced that one up. It was short. Anderson had it. Then knocked out of bounds out to Illinois. It went off of Bullard.
Iowa coming after that patented press. Somebody's wide open underneath. Bardo.
Moses had a chance to pause. Small had a chance to pause and put it in. Somebody went to sleep on the press.
You know, oftentimes, Mike, when you do that, you bring everybody up. And if you're not aware of what's going on behind you, some guy can slip down the backside, and Small did. Illinois a little tougher on defense now. They've extended that defense. A little bit more pressure on the ball. A little more denying of the passing lane.
They have turned it up a notch, haven't they? Thompson baseline. Offensive foul.
You know what this is? This may be lack of experience. You get in a situation, the freshman comes right inside. He really forced that, Mike, and didn't need to. He could have stopped, pulled up, and taken that jumper without trying to come to that baseline and powering it up.
There's the turnover story. Thompson has 2 fouls, both offensive fouls called at the baseline. 24-19, Illinois back within 5 and with the ball. 8.5 minutes to go. Now they're within 3 as Kenny Battle buried that one. Armstrong back the other way. Great pass ahead to Marble. He lost it. And a jump ball situation. Ball goes to Illinois. What a pass by Armstrong, even if it didn't work.
Like, he gets down the court so quickly, and he's always got his head up looking. And that's the most important part of playing basketball when you're a point guard or a guy who handles the ball. Always look for your teammates, and if you're on the other end, be sure you're looking because you'll get it if you're not careful.
Wade Looking Bill is into the ball game. He's number 34 for the Hawkeyes. And as you can see, in the last 2:20, Illinois has come back. They've made it a 3-point game.
Iowa's still back in that 1-2-2 zone defense. Illinois continues to look in the middle of it.
Battle will try it again from outside. Good offensive rebound. Marcus Liberty. Yes! And a foul.
Watch the Battle miss and the Liberty rebound. He really worked to go get that one, Mike, and he turned and went straight back with it. One dribble, up, the charge, but count the basket. Marcus Liberty.
7:57 to go first half. We're down to a 1-point game. Illinois has hit 5 of its last 6 field goals to cut down into a big Iowa lead. It's only 1 point right now, 24-23, and it's been an impressive little run here for the Illini.
Mike, you're looking at Marcus Liberty right there. He and Bardo and Smith the other night against Indiana were a combined 4 of 25 from the perimeter. So Illinois really struggling from the outside, and again tonight, not really shooting very well from out there, but they're having a lot of success taking the ball to the inside. And I think that's where their offense really lies.
Kendall Gill, of course, their best outside shooter. He has played a couple of minutes in his first game back since near the end of January. Had 2 shots, missed them both. Armstrong, nice penetration. Kicks it off to Moses. Rejected.